Good morning to all of you. I am Prabhdeep Singh, student of Ph.D. first year, Division of Fruit Science, SKUAST Jammu. Before I start my presentation, I would like to thank my mentor, Dr. Prashant Bakshi, who helping a lot and provide a best education in this pandemic. Let's begin. BLAST, Basic Local Alignment Search Tool. This is a heuristic method to find the highest scoring and locally optical alignment allow to multiple hits to the same sequence and based on statistics of ungapped sequence alignment. BLAST algorithm. The BLAST algorithm was written balancing speed and increase sensitivity for distant sequence relationship. BLAST emphasizes region of local alignment to detect the relationship among sequence which share only isolate a region of similarity. Speed is achieved by pre-indexing the database before the search. Parallel processing. UCC has table that contain neighborhood words rather than just random words. Matching words are extended into ungapped local alignment between query sequence and the database sequence. BLAST procedure. Step 1. Firstly, select the BLAST program from the database like BLAST P, BLAST N, BLAST X, TBLAST N, and TBLAST X. And step 2. Enter a query sequence by pasting a sequence in query box or uploading a FASTA file which is having the sequence for similarity search. Step 3. Select database to search. In what type of sequence are entered in database, then those database are selected. Step 4. The algorithm and the parameter of the algorithm for the search. In which select the one sequence like highly similar, more dissimilar, or somewhat similar sequence. And then select the BLAST algorithm like BLAST P, PSI BLAST, PHI BLAST, and Delta BLAST, in which only select the one program. Then step 5. Run the BLAST program. After submission of the BLAST program, click on the BLAST button. BLAST result. After submitting the query sequence for sequence similarity search, the result page will appear along with the information like query ID, description, molecule type, length of sequence, database name, and BLAST program. Finally, it shows the actual alignment along with query sequence on the top and database sequence below the query. The number on either of the alignment indicate the position of amino acids, nucleotides in sequence, which can represent in this figure. BLAST search. Go to this website or NCBI. Then select the BLAST program. BLAST search. Select the BLAST database like nucleotide BLAST, BLAST X, TBLAST N, or protein BLAST. Enter sequence. First paste the sequence in enter session number and then submit the search. This is a result of BLAST. The top segment display the color key and the queries based scale. The red color are shown the highly similar sequence. BLAST program. The BLAST are classified into different categories. First standard BLAST, BLAST N. Comparing the nucleotide sequence against the nucleotide sequence database. BLAST P. Comparing the amino acid query against the protein sequence database. BLAST X. Comparing the nucleotide query sequence translated in all reading frames against the protein database. TBLAST N. Comparing the protein query sequence against the nucleotide database. TBLAST X. Comparing 6 reading frame translation of nucleotide query against 6 frame translation of nucleotide sequence database. MegaBLAST. It is a program optimize for aligning long sequence. Megablast implement a greedy algorithm for the DNA sequence gapped alignment search. Feature of Megablast: they have long alignment of similar DNA sequence. Greedy algorithm: it is concatenation of query sequence. They have faster than BLAST N but less sensitive. Pattern hit initiated blast. PHI blast uses protein motifs to increase the chance of finding biological significant matches. Position specific iterative blast. PSI blast uses an iterative alignment procedure to develop position specific scoring metrics which increase its capability to detect weak pattern matches. Thank you so much.